Yeah, so I'm joined by Shelby now, and we're going to.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
how's it going? Yeah,
eh, you
going
know,
good.
yeah, it's going. Um,
It's a big ladder reset day, It's a big
oh
time of the
man,
month.
yeah. Ladder reset day. That's a fun one. Have you been playing any
It's my
fun decks today?
I actually moved today, so I haven't had a chance to play Hearthstone, but
Oh,
that's okay because first day of ladder reset is actually my least favorite day of Hearthstone. It's just so annoying, you don't get anywhere. So I like to just take a break, chill out a little bit. What about you?
oh, I love it. I just play like weird stuff all over the place. I was playing some
Yeah, I guess
Pirate
you might as
Rogue,
well.
and I was playing some Pirate Rogue and some aggro Face Warrior and some Shaman. It was a good time.
Nice. I was trying out Pirate Paladin the other day, which was pretty fun. I was just glad to see pirate anything that's even remotely viable. I'm like, yes,
Yeah,
I will
right.
play that. Absolutely.
It's actually a funny story. There's a
Yeah.
guy I made friends with yesterday who actually got top 100 with a pirate rogue, and he gave me his list. And
What?
yeah, yep, dead serious.
That's
And
insane.
and and he gave me his list, so I was playing that today. It was a lot of fun. I was actually streaming.
Yeah.
I was blasting Pirates of the Caribbean music in the background. It was awesome.
Yes. Du-du-du-du-du-du.
Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
awesome.
It
I'm
was
gonna have
great.
to check that out. It sounds like a lot of fun. It's no Pirates v Boobs, but I mean it's good enough.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, so I think we're
Yeah.
gonna be jumping into games soon. There
All
shouldn't be too
right.
much downtime here. I'm not sure about that, but I'm excited to watch some more games. It's see a lot of high level players and strategies. It's really cool. And yeah, I think we're
Yeah, I mean,
getting into games now.
all right. I mean, it's really tough to get into semifinals of a tournament like this. It's not an easy thing to do. So I think we'll
Yeah,
definitely see some really quality players tonight.
yeah,
All
it's a
right.
grind really more than anything.
It is, and I mean, it's stressful. It's a lot of work. You have to be on the whole time, and then you get a little break, and you have to not let your mind wander too much. You have to stay in the game. It's a lot. There's a lot going on. It seems easy, but it's not.
Uh,
All right. I
yeah,
think
so
we're
we'll
just waiting
figure out all
to
these
go ahead
issues.
and see this game.
Are you able to get into the game?
No, it says I can't spectate.
Yeah, me too. We'll figure this out in a second.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay. In it yet?
yeah, but anyway, it's really easy for a really good player to make it to bracket stages and get a couple rounds or whatever. But if you don't have that mental endurance, you just can't do it.
Definitely. Definitely. And that's something that players, I think, learn with time as they enter into more tournaments, they just sort of figure out what it's like to be in tournaments and what kind of mindset you need to be in order to do well in them. I don't have a ton of experience with Hearthstone tournaments, but I was a Magic player for a while, and like the difference between playing Magic on at Friday night and then playing Magic at an actual tournament is just completely different. And I feel like that's true with the difference between the ladder and tournament play. It's a whole different animal.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. It's yeah, I always have huge amounts of respect for the people who get this far because I've been trying to win this tournament for the longest time, and I just can't do it.
Yeah, yeah, it is not easy.
Yeah. All right, so Billy's resetting, so hopefully
Okay.
that'll hopefully that'll help. Yeah, so we
All right.
actually we're watching You What Mate actually, who is he's not on the VS roster, but he's been associated with us for a really long time, and he's been around to practice with for quite a while, and I have to say he's really good at tournaments. I never see him get taken out early. And I personally have a good record against him, but he's always a really tough match, no matter what.
Those are the best kinds of people to play because you learn a lot from your games with those kinds of people.
Oh yeah, I agree. I agree. And he's playing against Dota 2 Better, who I don't know anything about, but I have seen him a lot on ladder, and he's a pretty consistently high-ranking ladder player, so it should be a really good match. Well, it's the semifinals, so it's got to be a really good match.
I mean, yeah, I can't imagine it going any other way. But yeah, I also don't know anything about Dota.
Yeah.
Well, the player. All right.
Yeah, we're just having some spectator bugs or whatever. We'll figure this out in a second, guys. It's Wait, Billy, maybe you could just like share your. Can you like share your screen on Skype? Would that screw up any of your cams and stuff like that? Because we could just do it that way if that wouldn't
Yeah, that
mess
might
things
work.
up. Yeah. Yeah, we could do it like this. It's a little small though. That's the only thing. What if I tried? What if we tried resetting Hearthstone? Yeah,
All
Shel,
right,
let's
do
try
that.
resetting. We'll reset.
All right, I can do that.
Maybe it's us.
We haven't allowed for that possibility. Let's see.
Alright, let's try this out.
All right. Warm your boots by the fire.
Yeah, still nothing for me.
Nope. All right, so are we gonna watch on Skype?
Yeah, sure. That sounds good.
All right.
Let me just make sure I'm pulling up the right thing. Alright. Okay, so we see what looks to be a Malagos lock. Looks pretty standard, straightforward.
Definitely.
Versus, I see a Sludge Belcher, so I'm assuming mid-range Hunter.
Yep, and we gave him the old well played with 30 life, so
Yeah.
he feels pretty confident in his board state, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, but you know, like, it looks really scary as the Hunter player, but, I mean, there isn't that much burst in the Warlock's hand. There is some, but there's nothing too insane. Like, if he lives...
Yeah, so...
Like, what if he draws, like, Quick Shot and, like, Kill Command, right?
Yeah, I mean, you always have to realize that's a possibility.
Yeah.
Do we know what secret... Oh, I guess we'll find out. Okay, it's Freezing Trap.
There we go.
Drake, yeah, and he doesn't have Malagos in hand.
I didn't realize how long that Tharsan has been on the field. Look at that. 2 cost.
Oh, yeah. 1 mana Hellfire.
Yeah. So 3 turns, I guess.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Yeah, but look at this. A Kill Command does it, right? Wait, 2, 3, 8. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And he's got 1 shot. He's got 1 shot for Kill Command.
This is the top deck.
Yeah, right.
If there's ever time.
Oh.
All right. That'll help. That will help.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh man,
I mean,
that one must not feel good.
That's Hunter for you, though. You know, you have to expect that.
Ooh. That hurts.
All right. So Dota taking that game.
I believe that's the first game, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know that for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's just... I don't know. Do we know their classes at all, or... I don't think so. So we had a Hunter and a Warlock.
Okay.
So we know there's going to be a Malloy lock somewhere down the road.
Right.
That's all we know. can't really make any analysis yet.
All right, but we know. Okay, so it looks like we've got UWAT mate with Warrior, Warlock, and Rogue. And then we've got Dota with Warrior, Warlock, and Hunter. So he just won with Hunter, so that one's out. We've got Warlock and Warrior left for Dota.
Okay.
Okay.
I can only assume Patron Warriors on both sides.
I have to imagine so. They might be trying to switch it up with some control, but it's probably Patron.
Yeah. That would be cool. I love Control Warriors. That would be awesome.
Control Warrior. I personally like Control Warrior better than Patron Warrior right now, but that's probably just because I'm not good enough to play Patron Warrior correctly.
I'm old school too. I like the Control Warriors. Next match with this proper. We both add them.
Okay.
So it looks like we'll figure this out for next game.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so we've got a little bit of an awkward hand potentially for Dota. He's gonna just bide his time. Warlock v Warlock is always interesting.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna see Ancient Watcher come down here.
And they could Belcher. Yeah.
Yep, Coin Belcher. Okay.
Oh, there's Malagos.
There's the Malagos.
So if he draws like Emperor Tharsan on top of that, it's a lot of damage coming out.
Yeah, that's the combo you're really looking for when you're playing that deck.
Yeah.
So he's got the cards in his hand that he needs for dropping Emperor.
Yeah. And Handlock's a really strong deck, but I mean, I feel like Mallylock just plays right. I feel like it just plays right into Mallylock, you know, because
yeah,
kind of have to keep your health low as Handlock, or low-ish at least.
Definitely. Yeah, and you just never know when to expect the burst. I guess as soon as you see Emperor come down, you have to be a little bit wary.
Yeah.
All right.
We gotta wait to see the cards.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, there we go. So it looks like
he does have a Shadow Flame. Might be helpful in the future with Ancient Watcher. The question is, does he want to silence this Watcher, or does he?
Yeah, he does have double Owl in his hand right now, so it's possible. Probably a benefit to waiting.
Yeah. Fair enough. Ooh, he's gonna kill it. Okay.
Yeah, that's a play I'm always considering. I'm like, yeah. do I leave the Watcher on the board and make my opponent spend resources to activate it in some way, or do I just get rid of it before it becomes a problem on my own turn while I keep the tempo?
Because, you know, at first glance you would say, you know, it's not a threat, so I won't touch it, but, you know, it is a threat, you know?
Yeah, it's like a ticking time bomb. You're not sure when it's going to go off, but when it does, it's going to be annoying.
I like that.
Alright, there's Emperor.
Ooh, look at that. He's already afraid to tap.
Yeah, he's definitely worried about keeping his life total a little bit higher. And he does have the Molten Giant in hand.
Yeah, he doesn't have any heal, so, you know.
Yeah, no heal bots in his hand. I'm gonna see Farseer.
We're only one turn away from a Malagos play.
Yeah. And UWAT mate hasn't gotten Emperor yet either, and he still has a pretty good combo in his hand.
So you get Sylvanas, but how comfortable do you feel Well, yeah, okay, there you go. Sylvanas Sludge Belcher. That
Sylvanas
makes
Belcher
sense.
seems good. Be afraid of not playing the Belcher. Be definitely very afraid against Mally.
Yeah. Have you ever played the Malilok, Maligod deck or whatever they call it?
Yeah. So I started playing it. I guess it was a couple of weeks ago. Just kind of looking for something else to play on the ladder. I'd been playing Tempo Mage and I was bored and I didn't feel like I was getting anywhere. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna give this a try. And yeah, I mean, I like it. I think it's tough to play, and I'm still sort of learning when I need to save the combo cards. Like, can I use this Dark Bomb now to get board advantage, or do I really need to save it for end of game burst when it doesn't cost anything and just to kill my opponent? So I think there are some things that we still need to figure out. But
Yeah. Yeah, so, what mate is still not quite there.
no, he's still
He does have a Dark
still
Bomb, I
kind of.
guess.
I think he can bide his time.
An
But I
Emperor
don't know.
would
This
be
is going to
really
be tough.
devastating. How cool would it be if he just pulled Emperor right off the top?
Is he considering tapping? I wonder. Yeah, I'm not sure.
He's got
I
to be
think
kind of
I think we're
serious.
gonna see Healbot coming down this turn. I think tap Healbot makes sense.
Yeah, I
I
think
guess he's
so
just
too.
wondering what to do with these drakes here.
Yeah, those Drakes are pretty threatening.
Yeah,
Maybe he
definitely.
was considering Hellfiring or something. I don't know. I doubt. Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, he's daring. He's daring Dota 2 better. He's saying, you better have a heal. I like it. It's super aggressive. And he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. I mean, he's going to get a couple chances to find one. He can tap, plus he can owl, and he can like owl and mortal coil to try to find something.
Oh man, this is definitely gonna be pretty down to the wire. Yeah. Let's see.
I was looking on the
Did
stream by
that.
accident, and I was like, I saw the game like 10 minutes ago. I was like, oh man, that's fun. I was like, what happened? Everyone's at like full health. Oh, did he pick? Oh, he picked Healbot off the top. He did the owl coil, and it was his last. It was his last chance.
And he
got it.
You want me to like not happy about that play. And here's the second heal bot. All right, so both players have a little bit of time. Do we know if Mate has 1 or 2 BGHs? I think most Mally lists run 2 now.
Do they? I have no idea. I don't play the deck. Really, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, the one I was looking at ran 2, and it also ran. Oh my goodness, I'm blanking. It's a 1/2 that gives the creature +2 attack. Abusive Sergeant. So it runs Abusive Sergeant in the hopes that I can Abusive Sergeant and opponent's
okay. All
minion,
right.
and then BGH it.
Yeah, this is a pretty dire situation for Mate.
It is. Well, he's got this Argus coming down.
Yeah, that's it. Draxus.
Oh. All right.
So that's
There we go.
so quite interesting. Mate, the first game was about to win, and then Dota got quick shot hounds, and then he was about to win this game, and then Dota on his last draw got the heal bot to save the game.
That is.
How's that?
That's how Hearthstone works.
Yeah. Jeez, wow.
All right, so we're all tied up now.
Alright, so hopefully this will help us be able to spectate the game ourselves.
All right, so I think they both have warrior left, and
Oh, yeah, we have it written here somewhere.
Yeah.
We have, yeah, so it's going to be a warrior versus warrior, warlock, and rogue. Okay, so it's going to be. We don't know what warrior deck it is. We're going to assume patron.
Right.
Let's assume they're both patrons, right? So it's patron, Mallylock, and most likely oil rogue versus patron warrior, right?
Right. Are you surprised to see rogue in this tournament?
I'm not. You know, rogue has gotten a lot more popular recently.
Yeah.
You know, solely because everyone is trying to counter Grim Patrons, and Oil Rogue is really good against Grim Patrons. So you know, I'm not surprised at all. Plus, it's just a pretty solid deck in general. You know,
definitely is. It's been a pretty high tier deck for a few weeks now, at least, not a few months.
Yeah, you know, there was like a short period where it wasn't seen at all, but you know, for the past like ever since GVG, it's been around most of the time, you know.
Yeah, ever since oil came out.
I have a question for you. How does Malygos Lock do against Patron? What does it do?
I think it has a pretty even matchup, to be honest. It can be tough because even as Mallylock, your health can get pretty low at times. You really have to have your heal bots easily accessible. It's really like if I have a heal bot in hand, I feel pretty good. But if I need to start digging for one, it can get a little tricky. But definitely what you're trying to do on ladder right now is find something to combat all of the patron warriors. Right. I think that's been my experience on ladder. I don't know about you. That's why I actually started running just a tempo mage deck with just so much freeze in it.
Yeah.
Just water elementals, snow chuggers, ice lances, you know. I was just like, you're gonna be frozen. Alright. So I think we're just waiting on this game number 3 here, just trying to make sure we can spectate it okay.
Yeah, I'm just spectating it through my own client. Although I can only see one side. I haven't gotten a spectator invite for the other side yet.
Okay, so we're in on turn 5 here. Probably gonna see Belcher come. Oh no. Yeah, I think well, War Axe and then Acolyte of Pain is actually probably a better play than the Belcher.
Alright, I am in on both sides. Yeah, you know, that's a pretty strong, if you want it, that's a strong turn 5.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
You know, there's nothing wrong with Belcher either. You know, it's a cleaner trade. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely is.
I guess you know you can always act like Cruel next turn. He is bringing the Control Warrior, which is something interesting to note, which is cool. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. I like Control Warrior way better than Patron Warrior, so I'm just glad someone else is playing.
Yeah. Is Siphon Soul a normal card in Malygos Lock?
It's not in the list that I've been running.
Yeah. Is that
I haven't.
Tech? I'm curious.
It might be.
Much about the deck. Ooh, Execute picked up. It could help a lot. Yeah, you know, we already see a lot. we already see Yuwatme already having a lot of his burn. But, you know, I mean, Warrior can just armor up forever, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I've definitely been in games against Control Warrior where they had 20 armor, 30 life, and Malgalok can't actually deal that much damage. There's a pretty finite amount of damage that it can deal. If it gets down to the wire, there's only so many cards left in your deck. You know, you only have two Soulfires, you only have two Dark Bombs.
I'm just gonna go turn off my fan real quick because I guess
Sure.
it's a little bothersome. Be right back.
All right, and he's gonna throw this 1/1 into the hope that it lands. Oh, 1 damage. That's just the worst feeling. It's just the worst feeling. Boombots, why did you fail me? Alright, well, wasted no time in playing that Imp Gang, throwing the Argus down.
Ooh,
Seems like Mate definitely has
what did I miss here?
the tempo here. Boombot didn't kill BGH, just hit it for 1.
Aw.
So yeah, it's not fun.
So I guess Dota is probably contemplating whether to play Ysera, and that would be a big mistake as we can see it, but that's gotta be tempting, right?
I mean, it's turn 9. I think that's what you do. I think you just
Tempo Ysera?
yeah, you just play Ysera. That's what you do on turn 9 with Ysera in your hand, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he can't get a very
I guess
valuable.
he could like use his weapon and revenge or something, yeah. I wonder if that's the line.
Oh, okay.
That would probably be the
That
better
looks like
play, honestly. Yeah.
that looks like the line he's taking. Yeah, yeah. I think that's correct.
Ysera would just be a play that I would make on ladder just because I'm stupid. And greedy.
It's tempting. You're right. It's tempting.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it is greedy.
Oh yeah.
I guess without any board state to back it up, you're just kind of
Yeah.
asking for it there.
Just am I seeing a bug here? Oh crap! I have a spectator bug. Alright, I'm gonna get back in.
All right, here comes the heal bot. Let's see. It's got definite card advantage. Me as Warlock typically does, but really, I mean, Dota's turned this board around. He's stabilized. Now he can get Ysera out on a more realistic. Try to get some more realistic value. But here comes Malagos.
Ooh.
And the Siphon Soul.
That is
Man,
so much value.
just when he got it back.
How many cards does Yuwatme have in his hand?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards.
I was gonna say if he had 9, just like dream it and then make him burn a card.
No, that's
It'd be funny.
Mill Warrior.
Warrior, yeah. New meta.
New meta.
Yeah.
Yep. All the
He's just gonna weapon up and hit him in the face.
Huh.
Oh,
I'm not
look
sure.
at. He's gonna have a really good answer to this though. Baron Geddon, weapon. That's a really good answer.
That is a really good answer.
The only problem is that Yuwatme has a Malagos that costs 8 and a Soulfire that costs 0. So any kind of burn is gonna hurt a lot. Are there any other plays here besides Baron Geddon? I don't think so.
I think Baron. What?
Oh.
I thought Baron Geddon was the cleanest play there, but
Interesting.
all right. Okay, this is respectable as well. So, how is he thinking he's gonna kill it when it comes down next turn? That's my
Right?
question.
Yeah. That's what I'm
I mean,
thinking.
he doesn't want to throw Geddon into it. That's not a very favorable trade. So,
I feel like he had an opportunity to kill it. I don't know. I think he should have taken it.
yeah, save Dream for
Something
I don't
else.
know, something else that's being problematic. It wasn't being problematic because he could kill it.
Yeah.
But he's not going to play it this turn. He's going to
Interesting.
Blackwing Corruptor. Huh. All right, and I think that's actually pretty bad for Dota.
Yeah, I mean, looking at his hand, he doesn't have that much,
So
I
is he
mean,
not playing Emperor because it just dies next turn? He wants to try to get more value from it,
I
and he
guess.
doesn't really have a lot of cards in his hand.
But he does, though, you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe I guess. I don't know. You think he's going to play it this turn? I guess that's another valid question.
I don't know. Are we going to see? We're not going to see Brawl this turn. I mean, how is he going to get rid of Emperor now? That's my. I guess
Maybe he just won't.
he can't Shield Slam it anymore. So we might see Brawl come down.
It'd be really cool. I'd love to see, like, a Malagos for, like, 5 mana and just a bunch of burn spells behind it.
It can happen.
I want to see a Malagos Mage with Pyroblast, and then you play Malagos and Pyroblast. That's value. 15 damage. It only takes, what, 19 mana?
The combo. New
Yeah,
meta.
the combo.
Absolutely.
We're innovators, Shelby.
We are. I mean,
Yeah.
we can't get any better than this. The whole ladder tonight, it's going to be unplayable because everyone's going to be playing
Malagos Mage.
Mally Mage. It rolls
Mally
off the tongue.
Mage, yeah.
Mally Mage.
It's
It's
got
beautiful.
a nice ring to it.
It does, yeah. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
How do you feel about playing this naked BGH on this board?
Oh,
Is he going to live to regret that against a warrior? Against a warlock?
I think I might be stuck. I think spectator mode is being weird with me again.
Spectator mode is not the most reliable thing. Let's be honest.
Yeah, right.
But he played well. Really, you Mate's going into fatigue next turn. He's out of cards, and Dota has 7 cards left. So that's, I mean, to be fair, you Mate has 8 cards in hand, and Dota only has 2. But taking fatigue every turn like that, it's going to be extremely relevant. So we're going to need to see a really big Mally burst from you Mate.
Well, what's Malagos plus Soulfire plus Dark Bomb? That's what 8 plus 9 is 17. Okay. 17. Okay.
And 2 from the owl. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, but this warrior is really low. I mean, not really low. Sorry, he's not low enough. I feel.
No, I don't. And the Armor Smith's only gonna make that worse.
I just jumped back into a one-sided spectator. What are the 3 warrior cards that he has?
Harrison Jones, Sylvanas, and Armor Smith.
Okay.
And I actually can't see the warlock cards, so.
Oh, there you go. Well, he has Malagos, Soulfire, Dark Bomb, Zombie Chow, Abusive Sergeant, and Ironbeak Owl.
So he's just gonna start smarking here.
That might be lethal. What did we say? 17 damage with the Malagos? That's perfect lethal.
Oh. Yeah!
Yeah.
That is perfect lethal. God, I love this deck. It's so good.
No, that was his absolute. That was his absolute last chance to get that.
Yeah. Yeah.
With an Armor Smith on the board.
Yeah, that was it. I thought for sure we weren't going to see that, and he had to roll a 4 to get those 4 imps. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was great.
Crazy things happen in Hearthstone, huh?
So, you Mate is up 2-1.
Yep.
Leaving just... Is he the one with the rogue deck? He is the one with the rogue deck, alright. Rogue versus warrior. Just in general, players aside, who do you give this to? Rogue versus Warrior. We know it's Control Warrior.
It is Control Warrior. Yeah, considering it's Control Warrior, it's a really strong. Control Warrior is really strongly favored. Because
Yeah.
once Rogue runs out of that burst, there's just nothing left.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. I mean, the trick is you try to get. You usually try to mulligan for a lot of creatures or card draw, whichever. You could mulligan for like prep sprint. Yeah, that's a really important thing to have.
Okay.
Or like if you run piloted shredders, a piloted shredder on turn 4 is a really good drop.
It's huge.
It looks like it's gonna be a Violet Teacher kind of thing.
All right. Let's see. And this is a pretty great opening hand for Dota as well.
Oh, and he's got the prep sprint ready. The only thing that would be even better is if he had coin. Could like coin teacher and then prep sprint or something.
Coin teacher prep sprint is
yeah,
that's what you need. That's what you need against the Control Warrior, so.
Yeah.
Because even this, I imagine he's gonna play out Armor Smith. That's just, setting the ball rolling. Gotta get that armor up against that rogue, so.
Yeah.
It'll be tough. He's gonna hit Fate? He's gonna hit the... Is he eviscerating? What's happening?
Oh, he deadly poisoned.
And then deadly poison for next turn?
Mm.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, so...
It's a double brawl warrior. It's interesting.
Yeah. That is very interesting.
Double brawl makes sense in a meta like this, though, where where there's a lot of patron.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the question is,
necessary.
Yeah, okay, so you take out Acolyte. You have to.
You take out Acolyte?
Yeah, you just want to kind of try to keep the card draw as low as possible.
Okay.
I think it's worth that one extra armor,
Yeah, that's probably true.
Like
in the long run.
Think about it if you're trading like an armor for a card,
Yeah. Yep, that's worth it.
Okay, it says.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fairly, that makes a lot of sense.
That does make a lot of sense. All right, so we're gonna see prep sprint. All right, so obviously trade.
I would love to see a huge Edwin Van Cleef take over the game.
Oh, we're gonna play Revenge.
Ooh, that's interesting.
I was thinking we would see a Coin Shield Maiden.
Yeah, that's huh. Alright, so yeah. See, he's trying to set up a board presence, but he doesn't really... After this, he doesn't really have anything.
No.
His only two creatures are Healbot and SI7 Agent,
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be...
And so that's the thing, right? That Rogue has to continue to have a board presence, or else Warrior just armors up,
Takes over, yeah. They just grind out to the late game.
Yeah.
They don't mind going to fatigue. Alright, we're gonna see... Yeah, he's playing just very slow, very conservative, just kill the creatures off. He's not gonna play his own Shield Maiden, he's just gonna bide his time.
Yeah. Another SI. See, the question is this worth using... Ooh, Harrison Jones. Oh.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Do you play that now?
I don't
He's
know.
gonna
That's
play
a
it now.
really good question.
Yeah. Kind of snap playing
why not, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you might think about saving it for oil. when the oil comes down. But I guess at that point, I don't know.
It's a
Maybe you've
good
waited
tempo
too long.
play, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see another deadly poison.
Ooh.
Hmm. Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of situations where you hold on to Harrison, or where you don't hold on to Harrison Jones, but I don't think that this is one of them.
Whoa.
Okay.
Wow. That is aggressive. That's what needed to
Yeah,
happen.
you gotta go for it, you know. But it looks like the Warrior is going to be able to stabilize.
Like they
I mean,
do.
you know, I
Yeah.
mean, Rowe can still draw something nasty, but
Yeah, absolutely. 14, I mean, so we've got six with the weapon.
You What May is telling me that he meant to go face and misclicked with the
Yeah, I saw
rate.
he said mistakes were made, so that's interesting.
I wonder if that 4 damage makes the difference.
We'll find out, I guess.
I still, I still don't think so, but I don't know.
You don't think he actually
We'll
misclicked?
see. I don't think that 4 damage actually mattered, but we'll see.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But I mean, I mean, I guess it's true that you have to throw everything face as the rogue. You can't worry too much about the Harrison Jones on the field when you're at
Yeah.
pretty high life total.
Yeah, because when you're
Uh,
playing a matchup like that, you usually just get one chance to go for it, and you just hope that they don't have the answer.
yep.
It's like playing priest in the handlock. It's the same idea. You just go for it and hope they don't have
Yep.
giants. You know.
Yeah, I mean, because if they do, they do,
Then,
and
oh
there's
well.
nothing really you can do about it. But if they
Yeah, right.
don't, you went for it,
There's
and
nothing you can do about it, and they're supposed to win the matchup anyway. So,
right, exactly.
so what are you gonna do, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's better to have a 40% win rate against them than a 100% lose rate because you conceded or didn't try.
So Rogue is actually going to be able to set up a good board. I'm not sure it'll be enough though.
Oh, he's thinking he's not sure if he wants to grow mash or shield slam.
I don't think it would be that bad of an idea, honestly.
To grow mash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? Sap it? You know, like I wouldn't care. I mean, what he did is the safe thing to do.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
He's like,
easier
I don't
to
know,
say. It's easier to say I would do this when you're not actually playing the high stakes game.
absolutely. It's way different when you're watching than when you're in it.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
it
bless you. It's yeah, it's kind of an awkward turn for the warrior. There's no like efficient clear of any kind.
no. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's why I kind of liked Grommash last turn.
Yeah, I agree.
Grommash this turn isn't an option. Just gonna put a 5/5 body on the ground and armor up and yeah, I
Call
think
it the
that's
turn.
yeah, that's the kind of the only play there.
Yeah, backstab is nice.
So that's two
Great.
heal bots played, right? That's
Oh,
both of them. That was both of them.
yes, I think so. Yeah. Oh, so he's just gonna ignore that armor smith. Interesting.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
All right.
loves up.
See what
10
we
mana
get.
brawl. It's actually a
10
fine
minute brawl.
brawl. Hopefully the pilot
Yeah.
is better. The shield maiden wins for the warrior's sake.
Ooh, low flip.
Ooh, ancient watcher.
Well,
That's too bad. I feel like May has been getting the short end of the stick this entire series.
yeah, it's not the best. Well, I mean, he's up though, right? He's
No,
2-1.
no, he's down. He's down.
Oh, he's down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Ooh. Wait, he's gonna.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot about Big Game Hunter. Dota is probably
Never
got
forget about
really
Syndicate.
nervous about damage coming in. But
Yeah, I mean, well, we've already seen both eviscerates. Not a lot of cards left.
so that's gonna be what, 5 damage on the flurry.
What else?
Yeah, no, that's gonna be game.
That's game. That's got
Yeah,
to be game.
that's
Alex
game of the
Straza next
series.
turn. I think Alex
Oh,
Straza
plus Alex
concede.
Straza, yeah. Yeah. Just, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
especially with
super
this.
unfortunate. I think the fact that Ancient Watcher popped out, like, kind of ruined you what Nate's chances.
It did. It
If
definitely
that got
did.
a regular creature, that could have won in the game.
Yeah. Even a
Whatever.
Toonserby. A
Yeah,
Gilblin Stalker. Like,
yeah
that
right?
would be fine. Yeah, this is GG.
Yep.
Not
No
gonna.
ifs, ands, or buts.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
that's series.
All
So
right.
Dota 2 is going to take that 3-1.
Three
You
to
know,
one.
I kind of
Good.
feel for you, what mate, because every single time he lost, he just kind of got really unlucky. I must
You
say.
did.
Yeah.
That's rough. That's rough. But well done to both. I think both people played really well. I don't think we saw a couple things that we would have done differently just watching, but I don't think we
Oh
saw any
yeah,
big
you know,
plays or
greedy
anything.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they
yeah,
didn't
I mean,
make mistakes. It didn't appear. You know.
no, I mean you have to be greedy sometimes. You have to make some plays that, might really pay off for you and
Mm,
might really not pay off for you. You gotta take some risks.
yeah.